was not meant to see.
Tomb Raider 4-6 Remastered is an excellent opportunity to revisit Lara Croft's classic adventures with a new look. The graphic enhancements improve the mood while preserving the vintage charm. Improved controls make traversal smoother, although purists may still use the traditional tank controls. The puzzles, exploration, and platforming are as interesting as ever, with sprawling levels brimming with mysteries. Fans of vintage gaming and action-adventure will enjoy this accurate yet polished compilation, which demonstrates that Lara's late 90s adventures remain exhilarating decades after.
Good luck.
Shantae returns with a tropical adventure, allowing her half-genie hero to use fusion magic to traverse a sunken city, make new friends, and face the 7 Sirens. The game includes several villages and labyrinths, as well as the ability to explore a linked universe, use fusion magic to turn into new species, activate technology using belly-dancing talents, and acquire monster cards to improve powers. The game also includes minigames, magical items, and hidden secrets, as well as animated TV-style cutscenes and new characters such as Roddy Tops, Sky, Bolo, and Risky Boots. A cozy blend of farming, magic, and relationship building makes this fantasy life sim a true gem. The charming pixel art and soothing soundtrack pull you into a world that feels both whimsical and alive. Progression is rewarding, whether you're tilling soil, casting spells, or forming bonds with the diverse townsfolk. Co-op play adds a delightful social layer, perfect for sharing the adventure. With seasonal events and satisfying skill trees, it's easy to lose hours without noticing. This is a heartwarming escape brimming with charm, creativity, and comfort. Dungeon of the Endless is a brilliant blend of tower defense, strategy, and roguelike mechanics that keeps each run feeling fresh and intense. The pixel art is beautifully detailed, and the soundtrack sets a haunting, immersive tone. Managing heroes and resources becomes a tense balancing act that rewards smart planning and quick thinking. There's a real thrill in pushing through floor after floor, never knowing what's behind the next door. A fantastic challenge for players who crave tactical depth and replayability. Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds Ultimate is a vibrant beat-em-up that thrives on style and energy. The pixel art is colorful and full of personality, while the soundtrack keeps the action electric. Combat feels satisfying with varied combos and special moves that encourage experimentation. Progression through leveling up characters adds replay value and makes each run engaging. Cooperative play enhances the fun, making it easy to jump in with friends. As a whole, it's an entertaining and energetic fighter that rewards both casual and dedicated play. The Last Faith stands out with its stunning gothic art style, responsive combat, and rewarding progression. Each area feels distinct, filled with atmosphere and mystery. The combat is challenging, yet fair, with a satisfying variety of weapons and spells to master. Exploration feels meaningful, encouraging curiosity at every turn. From its grim world design to its smooth animations, every detail feels crafted with care. A thrilling journey for fans of dark action platformers, where each encounter demands focus and precision. LUNARK is a pixel art cinematic platformer that respects its 90s roots with style and confidence. The animations are smooth, the environments are rich with detail, and the controls feel deliberate and responsive. Its retro aesthetic pairs well with atmospheric music and sharp level design. There's a sense of momentum that keeps things moving without being overwhelming. For those who enjoy methodical platforming with a nostalgic flair, this game hits a sweet spot that's both satisfying and memorable. Frog Detective: The Entire Mystery is a charming, quirky collection that bundles all 3 delightfully odd cases into one package. The humor is lighthearted and genuinely funny, with lovable characters and silly dialogue that never takes itself too seriously. Each mystery is simple but engaging, making it perfect for a relaxed evening of cozy gaming. The art style is whimsically minimalistic, adding to its offbeat appeal. It's a short, sweet adventure that doesn't overstay its welcome and leaves you smiling long after the final case is closed. BIOMORPH is a fast-paced, stylish Metroidvania with a clever twist. Defeating enemies and using their forms adds a fresh layer to exploration and combat. The hand-drawn art style pops with color and detail, and the fluid movement keeps every moment engaging. The world is full of secrets and satisfying challenges, with combat that feels responsive and impactful. For fans of action platformers looking for a game that rewards curiosity and skill, this one stands out with its inventive mechanics and vibrant world design. Colorful chaos fills the skies in this beloved vertical shooter from arcade's golden age. Eccentric heroes chase a wish-granting medicine across fantastical steampunk battlefields. Combat feels fast and satisfying, demanding quick reflexes through dense bullet patterns. Multiple characters with unique abilities encourage truly varied playthroughs. Vibrant sprite artwork and an energetic soundtrack complement the playful tone nicely. Co-op play and score chasing add solid replay motivation. Gunbird 2 remains a joyful, expertly crafted shoot-'em-up classic.
It hides a brilliant team.
Tin Hearts is a charming, emotional puzzle adventure that quietly sneaks up on you with its depth and heart. Guiding toy soldiers through intricate lemming-style levels feels both nostalgic and fresh, thanks to clever mechanics and a beautifully told story. The Victorian toy workshop setting is whimsical and full of character, and the puzzles strike a lovely balance between challenge and relaxation. What truly sets it apart is the emotional core. This is a story about love, loss, and invention wrapped in a wonderfully crafted gameplay experience. Myth and loss intertwine across this quietly ambitious side-scroller. Legends of Ethernal follows a young boy on a desperate search for his parents through a world fractured by warring civilizations. Combat and platforming unfold at a measured pace, rewarding patience and careful timing over brute force. Upgradable ether abilities and hidden paths invite thorough exploration of each hand-painted region. Detailed pixel art and an evocative score reinforce the tone at every turn. A sincere, well-crafted adventure that holds together across its entirety. 10-Second Ninja X is a spectacular action puzzle game in which players must remove Captain Greatbeard's robots within 10 seconds of each level. With 100 levels to complete, players must navigate Greatbeard's airship, discover hidden mysteries, and climb the leaderboards. The game has new accessibility features, 11 marathon modes, player ghosts, unlockable tips, and a retro-themed center. Players may also compete on internet leaderboards, play secret minigames with nun-themed havoc, and unlock 8 additional character outfits for more customization.
Tight.
Just how I like it.
Rad, a young child who spends too much time playing video games, discovers himself in his old console, Dusty, and sets out on a mission to preserve a rotting jungle world from corruption. The game includes a range of weaponry such as the Bolt Blaster and Phoenix Cannon. Dusty, who fixes flaws in the running game world, is the only one who can enter the Pixelverse, a perilous space-time breaking location. Classic Easter eggs and new additions such as 2-player couch co-op. Battle mode, new characters, powers, minigames, overworld, stages, and mysteries are all included. Metaverse Keeper is a fascinating adventure in which 5 heroes, each with their own unique skills, are recruited by the Metaverse Authority. The heroes go on a trip on board the Bastion, utilizing their incredible space-time skills to rise repeatedly until the ultimate evil is defeated. However, each revival comes at a cost, since the Metaverse's unpredictable nature alters the Bastion itself, ensuring that no two adventures are ever the same. With so many weapons, opponents, and places to discover, the mission to save the Metaverse has never been more exciting. Mercenaries Wings the False Phoenix is a traditional tactical RPG experience that features complex tactics and a fascinating war-torn story. Grid-based combat are lucrative, requiring precise placement and strategic use of skills. Character advancement is rewarding, providing real options that influence your team's performance. The pixel art images and symphonic soundtrack contribute to the game's nostalgic appeal. While it does not redefine the genre, it is a great, fast-paced adventure for fans of tactical RPGs. This game is an excellent addition to your Switch library. Ruinverse is a charming RPG that feels like a heartfelt throwback to classic adventures while still offering its own personality. The turn-based combat is simple to pick up, yet satisfying, with enough variety in skills and party dynamics to keep battles engaging. What really makes it enjoyable is the lighthearted story and the banter between characters, which gives the journey warmth and humor. The pixel art is bright and inviting, paired with a soundtrack that suits every moment. It's a cozy, straightforward RPG that respects your time. Knights of Grayfang draws players into a moody fantasy realm with striking art direction and an atmosphere that feels both dark and inviting. Combat keeps things engaging, with satisfying weight behind each move and well-timed dodges making all the difference. The world design encourages exploration without ever feeling overwhelming. Sound design adds a strong layer of tension during key moments. As a dark action RPG, it's consistent, immersive, and confident in its tone without trying too hard to be something it's not. Eldgear is a tactical strategy role-playing game set in a magical environment in the vast and mostly undiscovered area of Argenia, where several countries cohabit. A transformational moment is on the horizon, marking the shift from a medieval to a magical age. During turn-based battle, players may develop their own strategy, choosing to strike quickly like a bolt of lightning or move steadily like the earth itself. The fighting experience is enhanced with engaging pixel animations, which increase immersion and enjoyment. Players may learn area of effect strikes that can destroy enemy groups. Rogue Explorer is an epic adventure game set in a village where players must navigate hazardous dungeons. Players may change their character's appearance, colors, and build formidable weapons and armor. The game provides exhilarating challenges with no restrictions, with each dungeon consisting of numerous tiers. Players may open chests to get weapons and combine materials to make stronger equip. The game has over 10 distinct dungeon types, changeable character appearances, side-scrolling stages, and hard enemies protecting the Abyss Tower. Crystal Ortha brings a satisfying retro JRPG adventure with a lively party, witty banter, and fun turn-based battles. The treasure-hunting story moves at a smooth pace, full of cozy towns, bold quests, and a sense of discovery around each corner. Colorful visuals and catchy music set a cheerful mood while exploration rewards those who check every path. This journey feels comforting, creative, lighthearted, and full of heart, making every hour feel worthwhile for fans craving classic fantasy, treasure, friendship, and hopeful adventure thrills. Fog drifts through battle-scarred landscapes, where a determined hero must navigate peril and opportunity. Encounters demand precision, rewarding thoughtful action and timing. Beneath the surface, branching quests, hidden objectives, and evolving abilities deepen engagement. Carefully considered visuals and a subtle, immersive soundtrack enhance atmosphere and focus. Hero of Fate presents a measured, layered adventure that encourages exploration, skill growth, and strategic thinking, culminating in a journey that feels thoroughly worthwhile. Ogu and the Secret Forest is a gentle, whimsical adventure wrapped in a simple art style and ambient soundtrack. The slow-paced gameplay encourages relaxation while subtle puzzles and thoughtful progression keep things interesting. Characters feel alive and the world invites curiosity without being overwhelming. There's a calm, meditative quality that makes it easy to lose track of time. A soft sense of wonder carries the journey, making it a quiet but satisfying trek through a peaceful and thoughtfully designed woodland. Footgun Underground is a clever arcade roguelike built around risky soccer-style combat and fast decisions. Each run pushes smarter ball control, creative power-ups, and satisfying knockouts as enemies swarm compact arenas. Progress stays rewarding thanks to upgrades, varied rooms, and punchy pacing that keeps momentum high. Sound design and visuals add energy without distraction, making repeated runs easy to enjoy and hard to put down. Controls stay responsive, difficulty scales fair, and the loop encourages quick restarts with a confident, playful tone. High-speed circuits await in this thrilling formula racing experience. Drivers take the wheel of precision racing machines across challenging Grand Prix tracks. Racing feels tight and exhilarating, demanding careful cornering and strategic overtakes at every turn. Multiple cars, tracks, and championship modes add solid replay depth. Sleek visuals and an energetic soundtrack capture the motorsport atmosphere effectively. Time trials and competitive modes keep engagement high throughout. 4PGP proves a satisfying, well-tuned formula racing game for speed enthusiasts. Hostile territories pulse with danger in this intense shooter. A lone operative navigates through deadly procedural zones filled with ruthless enemies. Combat feels precise and demanding, requiring tactical awareness through every tense encounter. Varied weapons and upgrade paths create diverse strategic options throughout. Gritty visuals and a tense electronic score reinforce the hostile atmosphere well. Permadeath and unlockable content ensure strong replay motivation. Deadzone Rogue proves a gripping, well-crafted action roguelite. Bronze Age grit and mythic resolve shape a survival tale with real bite. Achilles stands as a lone champion in a hostile realm defined by speed, discipline, and relentless forward motion. Combat flows in sharp bursts, rewarding timing, spacing, and steady composure under pressure. Progress unfolds through smart upgrades, branching paths, and builds that invite repeat runs without fatigue. Crisp visuals and a strong score reinforce momentum without distraction. The result is a clear, rewarding action loop that respects skill, patience, and persistence. This game provides an intense tactical shooter set in a dark, post-apocalyptic world filled with mutant enemies and challenging missions. The strategic gameplay encourages careful planning and quick reflexes, making every encounter rewarding. The atmospheric soundtrack and detailed environments create a gripping backdrop that keeps players engaged. With a variety of weapons and upgrade paths, the progression feels satisfying and well-paced. This title is a solid choice for those seeking action with depth and a compelling setting. Tender and quietly vast, this sequel feels like a painting come alive. Planet of Lana II follows a young girl and her creature companion across alien terrain overtaken by machines. Stealth, puzzles, and platforming connect at a patient pace that rewards observation and timing. Expanded abilities and secret paths encourage deeper exploration across carefully designed chapters. Lush painted visuals and a stirring orchestral score carry quiet emotional resonance. A beautifully realized continuation that builds upon its predecessor with patience and purpose. ARKANOID Eternal Battle brings a nostalgic arcade classic into the modern age with style. The vibrant visuals, pulsing soundtrack, and responsive controls make every brick-breaking moment feel fresh and addictive. The new Battle Royale mode is a brilliant twist, adding unexpected depth and tension to a simple premise. It's fast-paced, competitive, and incredibly fun, especially when matched with skilled players. Whether you're chasing high scores or diving into chaotic multiplayer, this reimagining offers a sleek and satisfying arcade experience that honors the original. AK-xolotl is a wild neon-colored rampage that turns cute chaos into an art form. The twin-stick shooting feels punchy, and each weapon has a satisfying kick. The pixel art pops with personality, and the AK-xolotl theme adds a quirky twist to the roguelike formula. Runs feel fresh with every attempt, and the humor hits just right. There's a rhythm to the madness that keeps the action exciting without feeling overwhelming. A blast of color, chaos, and creativity worth diving into.